Are you ready to stop the self-sabotage and create the life you desire? Well, in order for that to happen, you need to break free from the bad beliefs that are holding your success hostage. You need to optimize the stress by turning it into extra energy for success. And those hurtful habits? Well, we need to give that pain a purpose for progress. Welcome to Stop the Self Sabotage and Create the Life You Desire podcast. You will never outperform your inner identity. What in the heck do I mean by that? See, it's not just the actions that you're taking that are impotent, that have you putting out a tremendous amount of energy, but they're not getting you to where you want to be. It is not the feelings of fear that you're like, okay, I'm going to move forward anyway. I can make this happen, even if the fear is there. And it is not your focus where you say, I'm going to stick with this until I get it. No, you have an inner identity that has been programmed and conditioned through its beliefs, through its imprints, and through the environment it was in with others that says, you're not supposed to have this, and it is going to do everything it can to sabotage you. Not because it wants to hurt you, but because you're trying to do something that would cause you to be incongruent with what you believed about life. Now, that belief may no longer serve you, but guess what? It's still there. Once you've accepted something as the truth, it is always there. So what do you have to do? You have to actually upgrade it. But just trying to do that without addressing who you were and what was going on around you that caused this belief is just going to have you putting whipped cream on a pile of poop. You can even put sprinkles on it. Life is not going to get any better. And let me ask you this. Let me ask you, if I were to make you some cookies with just a little bit of poop in them, just a little bit, and I tell you, but you know what? It's okay. I've disguised it. You'll never taste it. What do you think? I think it's still going to make you freaking sick, which is the reason why you can feel so sick and tired of being sick and tired and trying to turn this dream into reality, because you keep trying to move forward with the crap from your past. Okay. So there's 4 steps: reveal, release, relearn, rejoice. It's known as parts therapy for inner conflict resolution, which simply says there's one part of your identity that happens to be the youngest. You were very early in life when you accepted it. But because it's the youngest, also means it's the oldest. It's been around the longest. And then you have a part of your identity that is more mature. It understands that, yes, you can get this goal. You really wouldn't seriously go after something that you could not do. It's known as mirror neurons. And so you only fire off on things that you truly can accomplish. But see, this more mature part of you is actually the youngest because you were older when you developed it. By the way, if I can assist you with this, go to drewdawnferguson.com/2021 and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you've got these 2 identities, you at a very young age, which happens to be the oldest, you that is more mature but happens to be the youngest, and when they get into a conflict, guess who's going to win? The one that's been around the longest. It knows all the tricks. It knows how to throw a tantrum. It self-sabotages in a way that actually has you feeling good while you self-sabotage. All right. So you've got to reveal that part of your identity and then release it from getting triggered. Because right now you're surrounded by all these things that remind you that either you were not enough or that there was not enough at one point in life. The only reason why you're listening to this is because there's a part of you that knows that you can do this, but it can't go to work because the space is being taken by the part of you that's sabotaging. You got to release it, and then you've got to relearn those triggers. So this is the reason why I love hypnosis. By the way, did you know with all of my classes that I offer, I always do hypnosis sessions for the group, and then you get a recording of it so you can listen to it again and again, and that whenever I offer a class, I only usually offer that class once per year or once every 2 years. So you see it, you go for it, or it's going to be gone. Okay. So it's time for you to upgrade your inner identity to the one that is congruent and harmonious with the part of you that can get this goal. But then you've got to give that younger you something to do. I wonder, what were you phenomenal at when you were younger that you had to stop because you were taught not to believe in yourself? I think it's time you find out.